pull the shot out here just to show you the parking lot. And if you're looking for a close parking stall at Walmart, you're going to find one right now because people have all left. But you're not getting into the store anytime soon from the looks of it, as they continue to respond to a reported gas line interruption here. We heard someone struck a gas line and they evacuated the store, so. Yep, that's what we know.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, I might try to move down to a different spot to see if I can get a little different vantage point. Alright, I'm going to move the camera, so we're going to go black for just a moment. You should still hear me, but you're not going to see a picture because I don't want to get you all shaken up as I'm moving the camera and resetting the view of things. Just want to get a different view to show you what's happening out here. So I'm situated near the Perkins, if you're familiar with Hastings, which is along Osborne Drive here, just to get a different view and see how things are. Okay, let's get the camera back up and give you a different view of things about the parking lot. Alright. Now we see a guy now with a blanket wrapped around him. It is a little chilly. It's about 50 degrees at the wind chill. Gusting about 20-25 miles an hour according to the weather service. So while that's not bad by October standards generally, as hot as it's been, it does feel a little chillier than we're accustomed to because we just haven't experienced this much. So there you see a pretty sizable crew gathered. Let's try to zoom in and give you a shot. And that's not everyone. I do see some employees who have moved to their vehicles. Some employees are gathered in twos and threes and other spots talking to each other. But most of the employees I see are in this location against the curb at the outer edge of the parking lot. So this would be on the east side of the parking lot. If you pan over there, there it is. There's the Smith Softball Complex and the Highway 281 that goes between Hastings and Grand Island, of course. So most of the folks are gathered right about here. Show you the real wide-angle view from across the street from Perkins here. Again, if you're just joining us, sometime around 2 o'clock this afternoon, the Hastings Walmart was evacuated. The employees have all gathered in the parking lot. Customers have left the store. No one is being allowed in the store. A city spokesman telling us that someone backed into a gas line. It's not clear if gas has leaked into the store, if there's any issues, but what we do know is that no one is coming in or out. The store has been evacuated. The fire department has a couple of people here. There's an ambulance on standby as well. So no commerce taking place at one of the busiest retail locations in the area. It's a little bit chilly. People are gathered in the parking lot over here. You see all those Walmart employees sitting on the curb and standing and talking, checking their phones, waiting for word. But we have not received any word from anyone at this point about the situation, the severity of the situation, and when people might be able to get back to the store. That remains unclear at this time. We do continue to see some cars trying to pull in, but nobody is being allowed to come into the store. There's also been a fair amount of traffic just coming out, asking, hey, what's going on? But keep in mind, this is an emergency situation. The first responders are on scene, and I'm sure they would appreciate it if a bunch of locals did not hamper their operations here. So yeah, people are gathered there. These people now, even as we said, have got blankets wrapped around them or gone to their vehicles to get coats out. Others have just retreated to their vehicles to warm up and get out of the wind. It is a little on the breezy side here today. I can tell you we are working to get information, reaching out to Walmart. We've also been in contact with the city of Hastings, and you can sure tune in to NTV News first at 5 for the latest information, and NTV News tonight at 6 as well. We do bring you a regular newscast. I know you're here watching us on Facebook, but don't forget to tune in for live local reports from people who live in your communities and know your communities and bring you the latest. Tuning in and watching that newscast every night. Not a lot of movement. Take a gander at the towards the home goods side of the store there. Employees have gathered there, but no, they're not going in, are they? And then over here on the north entrance, this would be near the home and garden side of the store. I see some people trying to come in the store, but certainly not being allowed in at this time. Hello. Hang on, the fire department guys appear to be going towards the front door. So, yeah. So, I do see some people entering the front door. Fire department, yeah, it's 3 o'clock and the fire department may be giving the all clear because I do see people. Fire department is at the front door. The fire department is at the front door and people are entering the front door here. Okay, so they have moved toward the door here. The firefighters have moved toward the door, and I do see a couple of management types coming and going, or at least standing in the front entryway. And here comes another fire vehicle. So, another fire vehicle is pulled up to the door here. let's look down at the other entrances. Well, there's somebody at the home goods entry. What about lawn and garden? No, don't see much there. It certainly would appear like we are reaching some resolution on this. Fire truck is coming out here. What's this truck doing? That fire vehicle has left. Okay. A recap if you're just joining us, this is Steve White from NTV. We are on the scene of an evacuation at the Hastings Walmart store. I've been here now for about 50 minutes. The situation's been going on a little bit longer than that. We do see the fire truck is now moving out, it would appear. And it does look like some people are about to enter the store. A city spokesman telling us someone struck a gas line here at the Walmart store on the north side of Hastings. The store then evacuated. Employees have gathered outside in the parking lot or have been sitting against the curb or sitting in their vehicles. A couple of fire trucks have been on the scene. One fire vehicle just left. The ladder truck that has been sitting here for an hour, the firefighters have gotten in that truck and have moved to the front door, but appear to be getting ready to roll on out of here from the looks of it. And and let me just give you a shot to show the employees sitting along the curb here, just to give you another view of that. They are still out here in the cold. It's not cold, but it's chilly. 55 degrees, but with 25-mile-an-hour winds, it feels a little chillier than it is. And if you didn't have a jacket, if you were just in there in short sleeves, working at Walmart all day, and weren't counting on evacuating out to the parking lot, you've been out here for an hour, you're probably getting a little chilly at this point. So there you see the employees. Let's widen that shot out so you can see the sign, give you a little context. We see Highway 281 and the stoplight up there. If you were to take that, you would get on the bypass that would take you around Hastings, just across the road from the Smith softball complex. Again, don't know if there actually was gas released into the store or not. We do know that someone struck a gas line, is what we were told. The extent or the severity of that yet to be determined. The fire department been on scene. Employees evacuated, customers evacuated. No customers have been allowed in or out in the last hour or so. We have seen in the last 5 or 10 minutes that some employees and firefighters have been at the entryway, so it would appear that the situation may be wrapping up, just because it does look like some people are starting to come and go a little bit. So if there was any sort of imminent threat, we would assume that they would not be allowing anyone near that store there. NTV's Colleen Williams went around the backside of the store, said she saw a little bit of activity there. Didn't seem like it amounted to too much. Okay, we're going to pull out the shot here just to give you the wide shot to see the parking lot. Look at all those empty stalls. Nobody pushing carts, nobody carrying groceries out, nobody pushing, strollers and carrying babies in or any of that like you would normally see. I do see a couple of, my tripod slipped there a little bit. I do see a couple of firefighters. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to reposition myself so we can see around that fire truck there. So yeah, we do see a couple of firefighters that are talking. I see a gentleman in a polo shirt there next to the store. The fire ladder truck did pull up. Alright, bear with me, I'm going to move the camera. Get around this utility box so I can give you a little clearer view of things. So yeah, we definitely see some people in close proximity. And I don't see the firefighters who were there a moment ago. All right, I'm just going to get on camera for a minute here. Bear with me. Got my backpack on here. This is the thing that streams the video back. So Steve White here at Walmart in Hastings. As you've been following on the live stream, the city spokesman telling us someone struck a gas line here at the Walmart store. Fire department has been on scene for more than an hour here now. We've seen a ladder truck, a rescue vehicle, and a couple of other fire administrative folks in their pickups who have been on scene. Employees have been evacuated from the store for more than an hour now. No customers, I should say, have been allowed to come or go. We've seen a lot of people trying to come and go because it's Walmart. It's always busy, but nobody has been allowed to come and go. Don't know the severity or the nature of that gas leak, if any gas was actually in the store, how significant any of that was, but we now have seen some people who are coming and going, and it appears that things may be wrapping up here. So what I'm going to tell you is what I said a little bit ago. Make sure to tune into NTV News first at 5, and then NTV News coming up tonight at 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock on the Fox side of things as well, and NTV News at 10. Nebraska.tv, download the NTV News mobile app. We're in all your favorite places, not just on Facebook. Certainly Facebook is great, but give us half an hour and watch the newscast every night, and you will be informed about what's going on in your community by reporters who live and know these communities. And we live here too and know what's going on and want to bring you this kind of news coverage. So we'll sign off now and tune in tonight to learn the latest. All right, and we're going to